Nike, what the
Won't feel no nigga, never switch my click. Won't give no statements, disrespect no chip. If we all stay down, then we all get rich. Shit.
What's good, Glenn?
YouTube, happy Saturday. It's your guy Hitch. Saturdays are really meant for sneakers. Sundays are meant for brunch, and we all got to work Monday through Friday. But while LeBron is out on his world tour, celebrating he and his wife's anniversary, a bunch of us were prepping for the release of the 1 through 5 LeBron 16s, which dropped today. I'm excited for these. If you go back and watch the closing ceremony video I did, the 15s were a dope shoe. However, they were way too high. They don't look good casually in my eyes. So we have a low LeBron. The first time in his career ever, he's now going to be wearing a low shoe. And I personally prefer lows over a mid or a high, and they look great. Now, Nike, you name these 1 through 5s, but these are not 1 through 5s. Well, they are, but the idea of these are what the LeBrons, and going into the whole what the series that Nike has been doing now since, I don't remember the year, but it started when Kobe dropped the 8s. So I can't remember Kobe's when those came out, because Kobe's on ADs now with the weird name system, so I can't remember. But back when Kobe had the 8s and LeBron at that time, I forgot what, he may have had the 10s, they started the series, and they have been running it into the ground. I don't remember the last time the series actually looked good. Honestly, the first time they did it on the Kobe 8s and LeBron 10s, I think, that's the last time I personally thought they looked great. They've run it into the ground until these. These are actually decent. They're not bad. I really do like the LeBron 16, and I'm on the fence if I want to get a pair, if I want to get a pair of 1 through 5 LeBron 16s. We have a lot to unpack today, ladies and gentlemen. The box, of course, is ginormous because LeBron's kicks are bulky. LeBron James logo, and there's a lot of Dunkman logos being passed around on his shoe as well as his box. LeBron 16 limited. The official colorway is multicolor. Retail $200. You have LeBron 16 on the side. You have a swoosh on this side, and then you have the lion with the crown, King James, on the other side. And that's it, just paper inside, along with some additional laces. This is something I think Nike should do more of, and that is giving us more laces with shoes, especially when they have a bunch of colors. So I'm glad to see that they're doing this with these 16s. And then you have the 1 through 5s. So for starters, before we dive into the shoe, my right-hand man, Illy, a.k.a. Ace, if you don't listen to his podcast, I need to go do that, about that sports life. It's on SoundCloud. I'll try to leave a link for it. He said when he first seen these, he thought that they reminded him of a KD9 and a mixture of a KD6. And he's absolutely right. When you look at the KD9 and you look at these LeBrons, they look like cousins. Shoot, they might even be like stepbrothers. Like, they're very close in the way that they designed them. And then when you look at the tongue on what the KD6 was, it had like a taco tongue, or is that a burrito? Whatever it is. It had that weird tongue. And you have that here on the LeBrons a little bit. And we'll get into that, but he's absolutely right. That's the same vibes I get. So shout out to you, Illy. Now, as far as the shoe goes, it's the is a double entendre. So it's combining 5 of his first releases, and I don't know exactly where those colorways lie on this shoe because I have not seen all 5 of them. But the Fresh Breads, 20 for 20, King, Strive for Greatness and I Promise will be his first 5 releases, and they put all of them on these 2 pairs, or this 1 pair, but 2 different shoes. I just can't tell you where they stand on the shoe because I haven't seen them all. But before we even get into the shoe again, when you look at the shoe, I think they look great. But I'm on the fence on if I want a pair for myself, because I think this shoe with the multicolor Flyknit looks better than the Oreo that has multicolor, and I'm hopefully you guys can see it. But even though it's a black and white Flyknit or BattleKnit 2.0, it has multicolors throughout it. So I think if both shoes had this upper with the same details, like the outsole, midsole, blah, 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 I would have been good with them. But I'm still on the fence. So let's get through it. You have multicolor Flyknit throughout your entire upper, and the entire shoe, or at least the entire upper, is Flyknit. This is all Flyknit behind here. So even though you see this white leather, that's Flyknit behind there, and this is giving it additional support, which I think is a great design. So multicolor Flyknit with your black ridges. You have white leather on the back, and I'm glad that they're adding in different materials on his shoe. So on that white leather, you have the black Nike swoosh, LeBron logo, 16. And then on the medial side, you have the gold swoosh. And what I like about the swoosh is that it's literally sewn into that Flyknit. So it's not an additional material that they're just putting on top of it. That is literally sewn into the Flyknit. I think that's a great build of what the upper looks like. And that pretty much rounds out the entire upper of the shoe on the left foot. When you get to the tongue, it has like this adjustable tongue. So previous LeBrons, especially the 14s, they were extremely hard to put on when you have that Flyknit and then you're doing that booty feel. So it still has the booty feel, but the tongue is expandable, which that works perfect. When you put it down, tie your laces up, and you're all locked in. So I do like how they did that. And then on your tongue, you have a 3. Well, let's look at both of them. On all your tongues, you're going to have a 23, the 2 on the right, 3 on the left. And what they did was it's sewn in, and then on top of where it's sewn in, it's like unraveled. So that's a nice touch in my eyes. I really think that's a dope way to show that. And then on top of that, you have LeBron Signature, and behind his signature, you have the line with the king crown on top. All dope detailing. And then your laces, black, and then black and blue stitching. And they're flat. Going back to that upper, you have adjustable lacing. So the way it's laced now, if you did not want to use those holes, there's actually additional holes below it, where instead of doing it here, you can actually go a step further and lace them a little bit more wide. So depending on how you want your shoes to feel, the lock-in, again, I only wear my kicks casually. I don't ball in them really. Depending on how you want to be locked in, you can adjust your lacing. And to take these laces out is not hard at all, which is pretty good, because typically when you have a lacing system like this, it's extremely hard to get the laces in and out of those eyelets. But you can take them out, put them in with no problem. But my favorite feature on the left shoe is going to be, they brought back the OG LeBron logo, and that's going to be on the back of your tongue. Now to get to your midsole, you have black and white on the first part of the midsole, and then you have 14 karat. I'm lying, that's not real gold. But you got a gold accent on the back of your heel, and it has details to it. It says established 1984. Hopefully that focuses, but that was the year that LeBron was born. And then on the medial side, it has BBZ 330, Strive for Greatness, SFG, and then OH for Ohio. Hopefully that focus. I really can't tell while shooting this, but you got nice detailing on the heel. And this is also delicate, so if you get you a pair, you may want to make sure you're not getting that scuffed up. And then you finish it out with the black and white Oreo feel or look on the medial side. And then your outsole comes up to the toe, which is all translucent. That brings you to your airbag, which the airbag is clear, and hopefully the camera catches this, but your zoom that's inside of the airbag is all black. So just, again, speaking to the detail that the shoe has, I do like that added detail to it. And below your airbag is going to be the marble outsole. The marble outsole catches my eye because I want to know which one of the first 5 colorways has this pattern into it, because you may have to sign me up for them. I like how they did this outsole, so I want to see what colorway has this pattern to it. Your translucent toe has the LeBron logo at the top, and then it has a dunk man at your heel. Going from your outsole, I almost forgot, on your heel where that loop is to help put your shoe on, there's an added feature or a piece of detailing where it says LeBron on it, which I do like. It's like a hard plastic. When you get to your lining, you have the maroon on the top half of the inside of the shoe, and then on the back half you have gray, and on that lace loop you have like a neon or a volt inside. All good detailing. They did not short us on any form of detailing with the shoe, and that's one thing I like about it the most. Once you get to your right shoe, you have that Oreo fly knit or battle knit 2.0, but inside of it you can see the multicolors of fly knit that goes throughout. So I do like that. It's just a matter of when you put the two shoes together, if I had to choose, I'd prefer both shoes have the same upper, and I would go with the left over the right. But it still looks good. It does look good. When you move to the back of the shoe, now you have suede on your heel. And if you're a Celtics fan, this probably pisses you off, because this lion and the whole idea of putting this graphic on the shoe came from the stare down look that he gave the Celtics back in, was that 08, 09? I forgot the year. But when he finally eliminated them out of the Eastern Conference Finals, that's where this stare down on the line came from. And the gold eyes are a nice touch as well. Your swoosh is going to be iridescent, so depending on how the lighting hits it, that can change. It's predominantly like gold and green though, or gold and blue, and that's like a hard plastic. When you get to your medial side, again, I told you before, I love how they stitched in this swoosh. I really think that's just great craftsmanship and great quality. And then your tongue. You got cheetah print, bro. Cheetah print. Like, this takes me back to, I think it was the 2K LeBrons that had that, and they brought it back. So you have that on the tongue in Ohio, the state of Ohio there. I'm assuming that's Akron. And then your 3, and that's completely stitched in. And your laces are red and black. Didn't notice this before. And on top of his signature, you have his LeBron logo. All great detailing, man. This is, I can't complain. Like, this is good quality. Good quality, great detailing. Can't complain. The additional, because the LeBrons are going to retail this year at $185. So the additional $15, is that $15? My math, 20? 20. The additional, no, 15. The additional $15 that you're paying, it's worth it because of the detailing. And then on the back, it has his school that he recently opened up, which is I Promise. On the back of that lace, on your heel with the loop, it just says 16 in cursive. Now your midsole goes back to that Oreo feel, but instead of black and white, it's now white and black. So it's white with the black spots. Still have the translucent toe for the outsole. And then it switches over to like a sky blue and fades into, that's like a coral. Looks good. Inside your airbag, all clear airbag, but the zoom is that coral color. And you have that zoom from the midfoot all the way back to your heel. And then that takes you right into your outsole, which is black, white, and then a rainbow of colors between Volt, green, yellow, orange, coral, with your sky blue Jumpman. LeBron James logo on the toe is in Volt. With your insoles, you're going to have all black insoles. The left is going to be real reminiscent of young LeBron. Barely got facial hair, no beard. That was his original hairline, no shade. And then his initials, LRJ, and then SFG, Strive for Greatness. Left foot, you have King James. You got the lion logo. Eyes are in gold, and then you have the LeBron logo here with the crown, and then his number, and then the 16. They have 3M. This almost sold me on wanting the 1 through 5s. I love 3M, and they have it in both shoes. It's kind of harder to see on the Oreo multicolor, but it's there. They got 3M. Talk about details. 5 years is a long time, and that's what it's been for me, man. It's been 5 years since I wanted a pair of LeBrons. That was the LeBron 11s, but I'm ready. I am ready. I'm looking forward to seeing what those first 5 colorways are going to be. I think we've all seen the fresh bread joints, and whenever Nike wants to let them go, I'm copping. These are a 3.5 in my book. They're comfortable. As far as sizing goes, you may want to go up a half size. Again, I have a wide foot, so if you have a narrow foot, you possibly can go true to size, but for me, I'm going up a half size when I do buy a pair of 16s. And 3.5. The colorway's dope, just not for me. You have a lot of great details. Let me know what y'all think about them in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you do me one favor. Subscribe.
Won't fear no nigga, never switch my click. Won't give no statements, disrespect no chick. If we all stay down, then we all get rich. Shit.
What's good, Glenn?
Won't fear no nigga, never switch my click. Won't give no statements, disrespect no chick. If we all stay down, then we all get rich. Won't fear no nigga, never switch my click. Won't fear no nigga, never switch my click. Won't give no statements, disrespect no chick. If we all stay down, then we all get rich. Won't fear no nigga, never switch my click. Shit. R.P. to Dashi screaming long live cat. Who the hurtin' late nights, watch that pain just stab. Cut off his own arm just to bring you back. It's all love for you, we gon' have to live through that. Same cycle keeps spinning, more pain, more homicide. I'm no better in my mind, you shooter gotta die. Clutching on my weapon, won't see tears in my mama eyes. Daddy hitting home, got me traumatized. Your boss give you shit, late nights don't cease. You express your gripes, he don't lose no sleep. If you quit that gig, how your kid gon' eat? Do you play that game or back to them streets? Do you work that job or sell drugs, get paid? While your dreams on max, minimum still wage. One thing I know, cradle to that grave. I won't fear no nigga, never switch your game. Won't fear no nigga, never switch my click. Won't give no statements, disrespect no chick. If we all stay down, then we all get rich. Won't fear no nigga, never switch my click.